What if the key to fighting one of the world's most common cancers was hiding in plain sight? We're about to unravel a medical mystery that connects three things you'd never expect to see in the same sentence: an ancient practice, fasting, a common medicine, steroids, and one of today's biggest health battles, breast cancer. The link? A discovery that is completely counterintuitive. Scientists found that a stress hormone could be the key to making cancer treatments work better. To understand this breakthrough, you first need to understand a huge challenge in cancer care: drug resistance. The most common type of breast cancer, making up a staggering 75% of all cases, is the kind that's fueled by the body's own hormones, like estrogen. For years, the main line of defense has been standard therapies that block these hormones, and for many, they work incredibly well. But over time, the cancer can get smart. It evolves, and the treatment stops working. Think of it like a lock-in key. The therapy is the key, designed to fit a specific lock on the cancer cell. But eventually, the cancer changes the lock, and the key no longer works. The tumor starts growing again. But scientists found a surprising clue to making these drugs work better, and it came from one of the oldest health practices in the world: fasting. This is where things get really interesting. In lab studies, scientists made a stunning observation. When they combined periodic fasting with the standard therapy, the treatment's power was supercharged. This wasn't just a small boost. The combination worked together to dramatically block tumor growth and delay the cancer from becoming resistant. It was far more powerful than either fasting or the therapy could ever be on their own. But this discovery came with one giant roadblock. Asking a cancer patient to stick to a strict fasting schedule for years is incredibly difficult, if not impossible. So scientists had to ask a bigger question: how is this actually working? If they could figure out the mechanism behind fasting's power, maybe they could recreate it without the diet. So researchers did a deep dive into the cancer cells to see what was happening on a molecular level. And they found it. Fasting was causing the body to naturally increase the levels of certain hormones, like cortisol, often known as the stress hormone. These hormones then flipped a family of master switches inside the cancer cells, with one standing out as the key player: the glucocorticoid receptor, or GR. Activating this GR switch launched a program that did two critical things. It turned off a set of instructions telling the cancer to grow, and it turned on a program that weakened the cancer, suppressing its growth and making it much more vulnerable to the therapy. So if flipping this GR switch is the real secret, could we find a way to flip it without fasting at all? This led them to an elegant and powerful solution. They tested a common, widely available steroid called dexamethasone. This drug is designed to do exactly what those natural fasting hormones do: activate that GR master switch. The results were stunning. In lab models, giving this steroid pill along with the standard therapy perfectly mimicked the powerful anti-cancer effect of combining fasting with therapy. And here's the final proof. When scientists used cancer cells where they had removed the GR switch, the synergistic boost from combining fasting and therapy disappeared completely. This proved that the GR switch was the essential key to the whole process. The evidence was clear. A simple pill could replace a difficult diet. The final step was to see if this mechanism held true in people.